Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss McDowell. We're going to read the story of The Egg, written by M.P. Robertson and published by Puffin Books. Before we get started, I want you to look at that picture carefully. What do you think is going to be in the egg? All right, let's talk about the parts of the book. This would be the front of the book that you're looking at. I'm going to turn it over to the back. What do you think might be in that wheelbarrow of the egg? And then we have the spine that holds the pages together. And we're going to open up the book to the first page that we would read. That's where I found the publishing company, Puffin Books. Our title page. George knew something wasn't quite right when he found more than he had bargained for under his mother's favorite chicken. There she is. Favorite chicken. What's under it? An egg. But guys, what's inside that egg? He moved the egg to the warmth of his bedroom. For 3 days and 3 nights he read the egg stories. On the 3rd night, the egg started to rumble. Something was hatching, and it definitely wasn't a chicken. What you think? When the dragon saw George, it gave a chirp of delight. George didn't speak dragon, but he knew exactly what the dragon had said. Mommy! George had never been a mother before, but he knew that it was his motherly duty to teach the dragon dragony ways. Let's stop just a minute. What do you think he means by dragony ways? What would you teach the dragon? Dragony ways? Let's see. The first lesson he taught was the fine art of flying. Watch out. Oh, he's got it down pat. The second lesson was fire and how to breathe it. Hot dog. The third lesson was how to distress a damsel. How to aggravate a girl. The final lesson was how to defeat a knight. Look how he dressed up, using a colander as his hat, looking at his sword and what he has attached like a little cloth, using his imagination. Every evening, as all good mothers should, George read the dragon a bedtime story. One night, as he read from the book of Dragon Tales, the dragon looked longingly at the pictures. A sizzling tear rolled down his scaly cheek. The dragon was lonely, and he was missing his own kind. The next morning, the dragon had gone. George was very sad. He thought he would never see his dragon again. But 7 nights later, he was woken by the beating of wings. Excitedly, he pulled back the curtains. There, perched in the tree, was the dragon. George opened the window and clambered onto his back. Can that happen in real life? Not so. Fantasy. They soared into the night, chasing the moon around the world, over oceans and mountains and cities. Faster and faster they went until they came to a place that was neither north nor south, east nor west. Oh, where do you think he's going, guys? Oh, look! They swooped down through the clouds into a cave that gaped like a dragon's jaws. This was the place where dragons lived. The dragon gave a roar of delight. He was home at last. How do you think that dragon felt? Pretty happy to be back home, right? Finally, it was time for George to leave. Up, up they flew, chasing sleep through the night until they could see his home below. Back to his home. George hugged his dragon tight, and the dragon gave a roar. George didn't speak dragon, but he knew exactly what the dragon had said. Thank you. The end. Think about what you would teach your dragon if you had an imaginary dragon at your house. The egg.